I think the most compelling reason why property owners meet with me is because I'm not transactional. My goal is to build a relationship that is long term. In most cases, they're not looking to sell, but they just want to understand what's happening in the market. And that's the value that I can provide. I created this very simple 4 step guide as a roadmap. So when you sit down with me, and that's a big decision to sit down with me, what I want to do is give you control over the process. I want to make sure that I respect your time, your goals, what your needs are, because this is all about you. So that initial step is just like seeing a doctor for the first time. You're going to ask questions about the doctor. The doctor's going to ask you questions. And that's the same thing. I'm going to ask you questions about your property. If there's any pricing needs you have, is there any outstanding debt that's coming due? These are just the initial meeting, and it's very informal, may last anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. So at the end of the meeting, the property owner, as well as me, will have a clear idea if it even makes sense to move forward into step number two. And so step number two, that is where we go into the assessment review. That's where we prepare a broker price opinion for the property owner. It takes me 7 to 10 days. What I get from you, the owner, is your rent roll. I get your operating expenses for last year, and I go into the marketplace to determine what comparable properties are similar to that property and determine what is an appropriate cap rate to apply to the net operating income of the property. Step number three is where I present the analysis to the owner and or stakeholders, and we'll discuss not only what the property's market value is, but also where is the environment for the market right now? What are the pros and cons of selling a property in this environment or buying another property or holding on to the property or refinancing the existing debt that's on the property? And then we're at step number four, which is the final step. Step number four, there's two distinct tracks. One is unlimited advisory services. The other track is our 6 month disposition plan. Path number one is our unlimited advisory services. And that's typically what I would say 90% of my clients choose, because owning real estate is more than just collecting rents, so to speak. It's a part of your investment strategy. And with every investment strategy, you need an annual review of, is it still performing? Am I still getting the same yield? And so we can provide you that information. If you need to adjust your strategy, we can be there right in the front to give you the guidance every step of the way. If the path makes sense for you to sell your asset, that takes us to our 6 month disposition plan. At that point, we'll review all of the due diligence materials. We'll prepare an offering memorandum, and we'll implement a custom marketing campaign just for your property. And our goal here is to get you the highest possible price in the shortest amount of time and with the least amount of terms. So if any of this resonates with you, let's have a conversation. Very informal, no obligations, no pressure, just a straightforward conversation about what's important to you. I look forward to building a relationship with you and helping you meet your investment goals.